Welcome to my channel. My name is Valencia from the Angelite Store and the Angelite School of Metaphysics. Today I will be talking about crystals. How do you know which crystal is right for you? Sometimes a customer will come into my store fortified with information and say, I'm looking for rose quartz to attract more love into my life. Other times they will ask for recommendations. What's a good crystal for courage and confidence? I may suggest tiger eye. Tiger eye is 3 chakras rolled up into one crystal. Deep brown for the first chakra for courage, medium brown for the second chakra for strength, and yellow for the third chakra for self-esteem and self-confidence. Even the name tiger eye conveys the totem animal for personal power and courage. Other times, people will come into the store looking for crystals based on the latest craze. Recently, I had a run on motorbike because it was featured on TikTok with a video going viral. A massive amount of young people came into my store looking for this magical crystal. Motorbike was formed from a meteor impact in the Czech Republic more than 14 million years ago. Due to its extraterrestrial energy, it resonates a high vibrational frequency. It is known to activate your chakra, awaken your kundalini, expand your consciousness, raise your vibration. People who use motorbike may experience an upgrade to their DNA and acceleration of their life path. Motorbike was rare and expensive before, but since the TikTok craze, it has skyrocketed in price and has become very difficult to obtain. Now, motorbike may not be right for everyone. One time, this woman came into my store and said, I've been feeling ungrounded, scattered, dizzy, lightheaded. What's a good crystal for me? I noticed she was wearing a huge motorbike around her neck. So I asked her, how long have you been feeling that way? She said, about 2 weeks. I said, how long have you been wearing that motorbike pendant? She said, about 2 weeks. I said, try taking it off. She removed it and said, wow, I do notice a difference. So with motorbike, it can cause a sudden reboot to your DNA that could be rather jarring on your energy. As this planet is going through its ascension, it's already like motorbike on steroids. So much light is being poured into this planet. The Schumann resonance has been off the charts. Things that do not hold the light and no longer serve you are being released. The energy of the planet is being amplified and accelerated. People in general may be feeling overwhelmed as it is. They may need more grounding versus more intensity with motorbike. Now, hematite is one of the most grounding because it is one of the heaviest. Its metallic sheen can help deflect negativity. In choosing a crystal, sometimes people come into my store and they'll scan the crystal. And they want to see which one seems to pull them, much like a magnet. Other times, they'll pick up a piece. Here we have a piece of citrine. They'll hold it and they want to see if it gives them goosebumps, a tingle down their spine, or a warm feeling in their heart. Other times, they come in with a pendulum and they'll dowse to see which crystal to choose. But by far, the most common way people choose a crystal is they just pick the one they're attracted to. When I give them the meaning of the crystal, they're always amazed how on point it is. So for my crystal class, I have a basket of a few hundred crystals, and I have the participant choose the crystal they're attracted to as a keepsake for taking my class. I mean, aren't these crystals beautiful? I wish you were here so you can pick a crystal. For the second round, I tell my participant that there's another way to pick a crystal, and that's to just close your eyes and have your higher self pick the crystal. Because oftentimes people will say something like, purple is my favorite color. I'm going to pick a purple crystal like amethyst. But that's often not what they most need. They have plenty of that quality. Oftentimes what they most need is a color they can't stand because that is what they're most deficient in. For instance, here we have orange calcite. Now, with its golden color of the sun, it helps one be more sunny, warm, and outgoing. It is the crystal for friendliness and sociability. But introverts often say, I don't know why, I just can't stand the color orange. In general, people tend to pick the bright, colorful crystals and bypass the dull, drab ones. But those are the ones people most often need. For instance, here we have bronzite, with its grounding earth tone and rich iron content. It can help one be more productive and efficient and less flighty and scattered. It is a good crystal for people who like to start projects but have a hard time finishing them. A lot of people can benefit from this crystal. Sometimes people choose a crystal because they want a certain result without doing the inner work. For instance, one participant seeking love wanted rose quartz, but when she closed her eyes, rhodonite came to her. Now, rhodonite is rose red for love, but it has black streaks in it. Black helps release blockages and obstacles to attracting love. The color black corresponds with the root chakra. It can get to the root, bringing emotional scars up to the surface to be released. So the rhodonite was conveying to her that she needed to do more inner work before she's ready to attract her soulmate. Another participant wanted a prosperous crystal like jade to take his new business to the fast track to success, but petrified wood came to him. Petrified wood is wood that's been fossilized over millions of years with mineral, making it a combination of plant and stone. It points to Earth's long history and how all things eventually change. Petrified wood's message is, like the tree, you are growing every day. You may not notice it if you're looking at the tree every day, but it is growing gradually. Be patient, trust in divine timing. So crystals may not always tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. More often than not, it's conveying what you already know in your heart. For instance, one participant closed his eyes and chose Picasso stone. I said, Picasso stone, named after the famous artist, contains brushstrokes like an abstract painting. It is acknowledging your artistic talent and saying that you need to share your gift with others. He confirmed that he was an artist by nature, but he was too insecure to follow his passion. Another woman chose tree agate. I said, tree agate helps you connect with the tree spirit. You can even see greenery embedded in the crystal. I said, tree agate gives you strength during difficult times. It's like hugging a tree and feeling better afterwards. So if you're ever having a hard day and think, I wish I could just go hug a tree, but I'm at work and I can't just leave. Well, if you have tree agate on your desk or in your pocket, you can hold tree agate for renewed strength. When I said that to her, her eyes began to water. She said, I'm in the process of moving from California to Arizona because I can't afford the rent here anymore. There's a tree in the garden where I'm renting that I'm always talking to and connecting with. This morning I was just saying to the tree, I'm going to really miss you. So the tree agate's message is, the spirit of the tree is eternal. There's no time or space. You can connect with it any time. So the tree agate was the perfect touchstone for her. When I told one woman who chose cat's eye that was to help her bond and connect with the cat kingdom, she burst out laughing. She said, every day I'm feeding these stray cats in my patio. This morning I was just thinking, my neighbors must think I'm this crazy cat lady. Well, to complete the reading, I said, cats are known for their magic, instinct, and independence. They do what they please regardless of the opinions of others. The cat's eye was conveying to her to be independent, be true to herself, despite what her neighbors may think of her. Another time, a woman who chose cat's eye said that she currently did dog sitting and was thinking about incorporating cats to her business, but because she was more of a dog person, she needed to develop a better rapport with the cat kingdom. The cat's eye was confirming her decision and helping her bond with cats. So I talked about cats. I had to give equal time to dog lovers. Here I have Dalmatian stone. One time this man closed his eyes and chose Dalmatian stone, and I said it was to help him communicate and connect with the dog kingdom. It is also the crystal for loyalty, friendship, and unconditional love. But he said that he was studying to become a veterinarian, and that studying to be a vet turned out to be much harder than he thought it would be. He said that the Dalmatian stone was perfect for him to have by his desk to encourage him. Another time, a woman who chose Dalmatian stone said she was thinking about starting a dog walking business. One time, a participant came with her young son and asked if he could pick the crystal. When I told him that the Dalmatian stone was to help him connect and communicate with the dog kingdom, he looked at his mother in astonishment. His mother shared that on the way over, they were just talking about adopting a puppy. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. After giving thousands of readings, it still never ceases to amaze me. Most of the time, people have these epiphanies with their crystals. One time, this man chose moonstone. He was this big football jock type of a guy when I said, moonstone connects you with the divine feminine and goddess energy. It is the crystals for mothers, mothering, and motherhood, as well as nurturing and intuition. He stared at me blankly without saying a word. I thought, he must think his reading really stinks. Oh well, I guess you can't win them all. Well, about a year later, he came into my store wielding a stroller with a small child in it. He said that he took my class a year ago, and at that time, he didn't even know his girlfriend was pregnant. She subsequently had the child, and he became an almost full-time parent. He said that he had to develop his motherly, nurturing instinct to raise the child. So it goes to show the crystals may know what you are not aware of. It would have been tempting of me to say, this crystal makes no sense. Let's put it back in the basket and pick another one. Because if he chose it based on his vibration, it must be for a reason. Crystals are living consciousness. They have a way of finding you if they have a message for you. After years of giving readings, I created this deck called the Crystal Message Cards. There are 70 cards with the keyword, image, meaning, and affirmation for each crystal. So you could pick a card for the day to receive its message. If you have a question, you could use it like an oracle card to receive guidance. You could also use it as a flashcard to learn more about the meaning of the crystals. I also have my second deck called the Crystal Blessing Cards with 70 more crystals. When my first deck was almost ready to be released, I already completed my second deck, but the publisher said that they were not ready to take on another deck at this time. Now, at first I was disappointed. Then I thought, well, maybe it's a blessing because the first deck took almost 2 years to be released. When you're working with a publisher, it's on their time schedule. Well, I didn't want to wait that long for my second deck because there's so many crystals that can help bless us and guide us during this great awakening. For instance, we have dragon's egg. A dragon's egg is also known as septarian, but because they look like the egg of a dragon, it is commonly called dragon's egg. Dragon's egg, step into your power. Dragons symbolize supernatural power, strength, and manifestation. Dragon's egg crystal helps you step into your power and give birth to what you want. It assists you to choose the frequency that you want to hold and not be dependent on what is happening outside of you. Who do you want to be? How do you want to live your life? Dragon's egg encourages you to believe in yourself, own your power, and create your reality. Affirmation: I can create my reality by stepping into my power. For guidance during these times, we can benefit from green quartz. Green quartz, follow your heart. Quartz opens up the crown chakra, connecting you to your higher self, and the color green governs the heart chakra. Your higher self is always guiding you through your heart. If the energy feels good and light, you are on the right path. And if it feels heavy and dense, you are not. Trust your heart and feelings. It is the best navigation system. Green quartz helps you live a life of positive synchronicity by following your heart. Affirmation: my heart is always guiding me. I just need to listen to it and trust it. So many people are starting new projects now that the old world is crumbling. Budstone's message can be of help. Budstone, start something new. Sometimes we hold ourselves back because we are afraid to start something new. We worry if it's the right thing to do, will it be successful, do we have what it takes? Budstones advises you to just start it, let it unfold. You don't have to know it perfectly before you begin. You will learn as you go. Budstone encourages you to plant the seeds and to enjoy the process of letting it germinate, watering it, watching it grow, and pruning it. Affirmation: I enjoy the process of starting something new and gaining experience as I go. There are a lot of starseeds helping us usher in this new golden age. I was saying that moldavite may be hard to obtain, but they may benefit from tektite. Tektite, starseed. Do you sometimes feel like you are from another galaxy and that you don't belong here? Perhaps you are a starseed and can benefit from tektite. Tektites are derived from a meteor's impact with the Earth's surface, giving its association with extraterrestrial influence. Its grounding color of black keeps you grounded on the Earth plane, and the glossy sheen deflects negativity from the dense vibration of this planet. Affirmation: as a starseed, I bring in much light to planet Earth. Now, my crystal message cards may be found in local bookstores, but my Crystal Blessing cards, because it is self-published, is only available through my online store. The link to the store can be found below. Now, you may also want to pick up some crystals while you're at it. If you live near the San Francisco Bay Area and can come into my store in Berkeley, it's always better to hand-pick your crystals. Also, there's so many one-of-a-kind pieces and jewelry that's not even featured in my online store. Here's a sampling. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up to let me know. If you would like to see more videos about crystals and other metaphysical topics, please subscribe to my channel. I also teach classes about chakras, astrology, how to read tarot cards, as well as how to make metaphysical products for yourself and as gifts. So until next time, I wish you much blessings.